Hi, I'm Michael Royer, founder and principal attorney at Royer Law Group, a full-scale injury and employment law firm. Today, I'd like to discuss the different phases of a personal injury case, which are the medical treatment phase, the investigation phase, the gathering and review of medical records, the demand phase, the settlement and negotiations phase, and the litigation phase. The first phase is the medical treatment phase. That is typically the longest and most important phase of every personal injury case. The reason why it's so important is because the value of your case is based off the severity of your injuries. And thus, it's important to fully explore and figure out what injuries you suffered and get the treatment that's necessary to help you with those injuries. So whenever you're involved in an accident, even if you think your injuries are mild or might go away soon, it's really important to go to an urgent care or follow up with your primary care doctor right away to get some medical treatment to see what's going on, and so you have evidence to back up your case. Typically, the medical treatment phase is going to last somewhere between 4 months to 1 year. Now, of course, that depends on a bunch of different factors, including the severity of the injuries and the amount of insurance that's available. But on a typical case, you're going to be going to the chiropractor or doing some physical therapy for several months. You'll get some MRIs and probably follow up with a pain management doctor. At some point, you may even receive some epidural injections or cortisone injections if the pain is still persisting after trying some of that more conservative medical treatment. Regardless of the course of your medical treatment, while that is going on, us at Royer Law Group are going to be conducting the second phase of the case, which is the investigation phase. We do start that right away when we get the case, where we start conducting an investigation to figure out who's at fault, talking to witnesses, gathering photographs, talking to the insurance company, figuring out how much insurance there is, getting police reports, and figuring out everything having to do with the case. One of the more important things we do during the investigation phase is figure out exactly how much insurance coverage is available for this accident. The next phase of every personal injury case is the gathering and review of medical records. During this phase, we'll be reviewing all the medical records and bills and gathering all of them together to submit to the insurance company. Which brings us to the next phase, which is the demand phase. During the demand phase, we submit a demand to the insurance company for a certain amount of money to settle your case, along with all the medical records and bills for them to review. The next phase is the settlement and negotiation phase. During this phase, we'll be fighting hard to settle and negotiate your case with the insurance company. Now, if the case settles there, then your case would be done. Congratulations. But if the insurance company is not willing to settle the case for an amount that we believe is right to settle the case, then we move into the next phase, which is the litigation phase. This is where we take your case to court and file a lawsuit with the court to litigate your case and fight your case even harder. Typically, only about 10% of cases move to litigation. We're able to settle about 90% of our cases with the insurance companies without ever having to take the case to court. So those are the different phases of a personal injury case. If you have any further questions or you've been injured in an accident, please contact us today for a free consultation. We're happy to help.